only I could turn back time.
Okay, so I've completely gotten the field done. It's all nice and built. Now I want to go get in the truck. I want to do it. And as to be noted, if you want to see me play 5 Freddy Security Breach, then go to Columns of Farm episode 1 and give that a like. So that way, if it gets 5,000 likes, I will go and play 5 Freddy Security Breach. There is no time limit for that. It just has to get to 5,000 likes eventually. That is a really big goal. And that's and if you like Farm Simulator, Columns of Farm, give Farm Simulator, Columns of Farm a like, so that way I know that you guys like Farm Simulator, Columns of Farm. Now we're gonna get in the truck. We're going to get a trailer. We're gonna go and get some bales. After that, we will set which tractor we should buy. I don't think we'll have enough money for it. Operating position. Let's go and get some bales. Also gonna be a tight squeeze. There we go. Yeah, and we're just gonna go. I think it's okay. Getting bales with the is generally easy, except for when something like that happens and it misses the whole bale. And trailers like this are pretty hard to back up. That's about the only types of bale trailers out there. There are some other really strange ones that I'm not fond of. But this one does pretty well. I'll see you guys when I get a foot load on bales. Okay, so I've completely gotten all of them up. This field's only got me to 38%. That's okay. Pulling out of these fields with this trailer is so hard. It's hard to back up with them too. There's no real way to back up with something like this. I should probably close the gate. That would probably help. And there we go. Managed to make it around. Like I said, we are gonna go to the same place we sold these bales. Technically, it's by farming. It's still the same day as the day that I sold the other bales, and so the prices still should be the same. Oh, that's I don't see how people in the UK can drive roads like these. I mean, they're so small and everything. I don't usually play on UK maps. The most map I've mostly played on is Ravenport. For one reason, because of the big open roads and the size of the fields. That's probably the most. I have played on this map a long time ago. Not while I was recording. This is my first time playing it in a long time when I first started recording. This time we're not going to make the same mistake that we did last time. It's pulling to there. It's not that one. It's right here. Gonna pull right next to it. Wanna do this. Just sell them all. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna turn around. Can I get rid of this? Hang on. Just untag. Damn, does this road lead out? It should. And they're taking it. We'll look at tractors when we get home for new tractors. What we're gonna buy. Appears that we're behind the store. Oh, it's like a worker entrance. Maybe we should start calling through there and exiting through the other way. I mean, not impossible. we're gonna go home. We're going to look at tractors. It's going to be a small tractor because I'm not going to have money to afford a large tractor or a medium or large. I mean, large is a medium we don't really need to start a farm. I have a couple ideas of what we may use to start. Trail's going crazy back there. And anyways, I have a couple ideas of what I think I should start with for a tractor. Not this one. This one only has a couple horsepower. But I'm gonna go park the truck, put it back where it's supposed to be in the trailer. It's the only thing I really use this truck for so far is this trailer. It does speed up to its max speed real quick, which becomes a problem sometimes when you're trying to just go a little bit, kind of jerk forward. Just kind of park it. Let's see, how much horsepower does my tractor have? It has 51. That is nowhere near enough. Look at this thing, it's all dirty. I don't know whether or not I'll continue to keep this tractor and still have the other. This tractor still is useful. You can have a front loader on it, and I can still use it for all the bale and stuff. Another thing is, I didn't spray my fields. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Maybe we'll do it after. Haven't decided. Let's look at tractors. Small tractors. Okay, we got the Porsche, got 14, 25, 32, 60. I mean, my tractor got more than this. I mean, this looks to be bigger, but it's less horsepower. 68, 112. That's the same one with the great. These are all great. This one is 75, 95, 117, 114, 100. Yeah, I think like this one's $50,000, no customizations. 76, and I can pop it up to 117. This is something that would be good for it. 70,000 was it? Has 75 horsepower. Because no offense to this, but this only has 51. That's not really enough to make a difference. Not really enough to do any. Got this one, 64,095 horsepower. But if we're going 95 horsepower one, then we just go with like this. It's cheaper. I don't know why that one's so expensive. We got 100 horsepower one for only 40 grand. So everything else right now looks like we're going to get the Bahar. I don't know how to pronounce that. We got this one, which is 135, 145, 145, 142. This one's expensive, but it's a good one. We got 136, 175, 140, 135, 136, 175, 205, 201, 140, 106. We ain't getting Kubota. Kubota is way too expensive. Then we got some of the mods. 115,000, 130,000 for 135 horsepower for 40,000. This one is around the same price for 115,000 for 40,000. Same thing as the other one, just with 35 horsepower. Or you can have different. You can have a front loader. I think we might go with this one, the souped up engine, as it says, the souped engine. And this is 40 grand. We have around half. We have $21,000. We have around half for this. But like 135. Let's see what tools, cultivators. This one, that 90, 140. So you'd have to go like this one, cultivator. 12,000. Also, we'd have to get them at a time. And cedars become this one 125, 165. What else have we got? We got some of these. This one's 35, 60, 110. Well, got this one. Got 95. We could go with the I0. It's cheap, low horsepower. We already got a sprayer. That's really all we need. Cultivator, seeder. You already got the sprayer. Anything I'm missing besides the cultivator and seeder? Oh yes, a stone pick. We need to get rid of the stones. How much horsepower does this take? 120, 170? That's the problem. I mean, these ones are bad. I don't like these two. But if we don't really need the stone picker at first, because where is a roller? Rollers. Trailers. I'm not sure where the rollers are. I need to look at those instead of a stone picker. Am I just blind? Rollers, yes, I am blind. Got this one right here, which takes 160. But then I have a small one. I have to look at roller mods. Definitely something else, but right now it looks like we're going to get this roller. I'm going to have to look at some roller mods. I don't really look at roller mods, but yeah, we'll have to look at one. But definitely, so the modded one, this one right here, because this one has 135, but we can have 115. This one is for 40 grand, but that's 50 grand. Don't really need that. 145 E2 80. See, this is what we have. I don't know what's the difference. This one looks like it sits higher. M from MV. Some has less horsepower and sits higher. Yeah. This has a. These now these are really cheap tractors right here that have way too much horsepower than they should. And another problem with these ones right here is that they are usually pretty not useful. I mean, yes, like right there, look, that is not, and there's a like someone kept front crew. That is not a 3-point attachment. Neither is that. That is just a trailer attachment. I mean, you have something like this, 53. Neither is that. That is neither a trailer attachment or a 3-point hitch. We need 3-point. A lot of these tractors, these Fiataluses and the Fiats are all don't have it. I mean, 3-point looks like that. So these are just look like trailer pullers, plows, and so those won't work. That's 30. Yeah, we definitely ain't getting this. It has what, 170? 60, 105, 120, 50, 90, 18, 105, 136. Okay, so I think it's been decided which tractor we're gonna get. It's gonna take this one right here. We need 40 grand with the souped up engine. That'll give us 115 horsepower. Then once we get this, we'll start with the other stuff. And I think we might just. How much for my tractor right now sell for? 16,000. If we were to go and take this to the shop and fix it, it might be worth more. I'm not sure. Like I said, we don't have it. So I think what I'm going to do right now is spray the field with herbicide, just to make sure we don't get any weeds when we're trying to cultivate or trying to do it, because that's our only thing that's making us money, and they're both gone right now, so we don't want to ruin those two with weeds. So I'll see you guys when I get all cultivated. Okay, so I'm just realizing this now, that grass fields don't have weeds. If you look right here, grass field. Usually if it was a normal field, it would tell you whether or not the weeds are growing in it. So we have a sprayer for absolutely no reason. We're gonna keep it just because we're gonna use it in the farm equipment, but yeah, that's that. We don't need to actually spray our fields. So that's a little awkward because I thought we needed a sprayer, but then I realized when I looked at the stats for it that it don't actually have weeds in it. It kind of makes sense to real life because grass is a weed. Grass itself is a weed. So, I mean, it only makes sense for it not to have weeds because grass is a weed. So, that makes sense. So, I was going to go and spray it for... I'm glad I figured that out. I'm glad I stayed in school. Didn't... Yeah. But yeah, they definitely... Grass is a weed, so... I'm spraying herbicides. Technically, if it was real life, it would have killed my grass. Because grass, like I said, it is a weed. Let's see, what kind of contracts do we have? So we might start one. We got baling, harvesting, plowing, and weeding. Let's see, actually. Let's see. Field 16. Oh. Nope. I don't think. That's another thing with Calm Farm, that the contracts, well, a lot of fields are huge here. So, if I do want to start doing it, I think I'll have to rip one up on my own fields for it. With all that said, I think we're going to end the video here. And if you like this type of content, give farm videos a like. And we won't be getting a farm video tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be Minecraft. So if you're excited to see what happens to the house in Minecraft, and if you haven't seen the Minecraft videos, then go check it out. And that's all I have to say for today, and I'll see you guys later.